If you had a posh accent, you'd be very attractive.
I need some turmeric.
If I had a posh accent.
They just keep getting my name wrong. I mean, why? It's just simple.
Now, by replaying this discussion, we can see a number of indicators as to how he used this to his advantage.
6:18 a.m. Day 2 in the Big Brother house. It's 21 hours since the 10 housemates said goodbye to the outside world. Penny is the first up.
That's all right. Hello, morning. Oh dear. You lot are really pilly.
Each morning at 9:30 a.m, Big Brother switches on the house's hot water for 1 hour. The rules of Big Brother prohibit any housemate from having a watch or a clock.
So, we've missed hot water.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. How am I supposed to adjust to these situations?
Right, I don't think you know, but I've just woken up now.
Yeah, well, I know.
Go complain. Right, go complain to Big Brother.
I reckon you've been asleep for a matter of hours.
We'll know when it's like 9:30 and stuff, because I've switched the hot water on.
It's cold.
Wow. That is so you, isn't it?
I was really badly chill out like that, so nice.
It's gorgeous. It's a good idea.
Yesterday, the group decided that the girls would have the bedroom with the ensuite bathroom.
That is a bit better.
Sorry, Liz, can I just go in there to brush my teeth? If you don't mind. These are my items. Today is a day of sunbathing.
Oh, nice. No, I don't know. I reckon it's going to be task day today.
You do what?
Task day today.
As the housemates get to know each other and their new environment, they're noticeably more relaxed. This is in marked contrast to what happened when they arrived at the house and met each other for the first time. Bubble is the first to arrive, and he greets Amma and Helen as they enter the house. These greetings are actually quite formal, almost cool.
You are?
Bubble.
Yeah.
I'm Amma.
Nice to meet you.
Bubble offers his name, shakes hands, says nice to meet you, and gives each of them a single kiss.
Bubble.
Bubble. Hi.
Helen and Amma politely shake hands.
I'm okay.
Oh, very nice.
The whole tone changes when the next housemates arrive on the scene. Again, most of the greetings involve handshakes. But already there are more intimate exchanges. Narinda hugs first Amma and then Helen. After Narinda has kissed Helen, she turns away. But as she does so, Helen's expression immediately changes from friendly to neutral. Look at her, surveyed Narinda, trying to gauge how attractive she is and whether or not she represents a threat. For Helen, this exchange is incomplete. She follows Narinda, repeatedly trying to engage her. And eventually she is successful. And the two of them have a girly exchange with lots of submissive bobbing up and down, mutual touching, and gestural mimicry.
When they said no hairdryer, no lip liner, no eyeliner, I was like, what's destroying me?
No point in living.
When the final 4 contestants enter the house, all hell breaks loose. Instead of just polite handshakes, now, in the safety of an enlarged group, there's lots of screaming, kissing, and enthusiastic hugging. That's because they're using upgraded actions. In other words, greetings that they would normally only perform with very close friends. This assumed familiarity breaks the ice and establishes early bonds. Whether they're positive or negative, they're very difficult to dislodge.
The group is allowed £1 per person per day to spend on household shopping, making this week's budget a total of £70. Each week the group is set a task. They can bet between 10 and 90% of their shopping budget on whether they successfully complete the task.
Gather round. What's the task?
You've got to get in the chair. Oh my God.
Right, listen, we have half an hour to make this decision about how much money we're going to wage. Your task is to light the fire by 12 noon today. And keep it alight day and night for 120 hours, 5 days.
Oh my God.
The rules of the task are as follows. Please read them very carefully. The fire must be attended by at least 2 people at all times.
Through the nice.
Chicken. At night time.
What were you going to cook?
I'll take most of the night.
No way.
I tell you what, that is so much harder than you think.
Yeah. 10% is fine by me.
Or 20. No, put your hands up.
Yeah.
See who's yes.
Why don't we be a bit more confident?
The flame, it's not like the fire has to go out, the flame just has to go out.
By
But you've got 5 minutes.
Just the flame there?
15 compromise.
Because at least you're doing it for something.
Yeah, it's more. I agree with that.
30. 20. We're going to bet. 20.
Hands up for 30.
Guys, go big.
No. Get me a hatchet. I'm chopping wood.
I'm drinking coffee. Keep me
Hi, Big Brother.
Hello.
We've made our decision. It'll be 30%.
As the group settles into this week's task, Stuart is very much settling into his new role here. Stuart was called into the diary room by Big Brother to be given the instructions which he then had to pass on to the other housemates. This gives Stuart an arbitrary advantage which he capitalised on.
Gather round.
Now, by replaying this discussion, we can see a number of indicators as to how he used this to his advantage. First of all, he strategically arranged the group in a large arc around him so that he could maintain eye contact with each and every member of the group. But they couldn't maintain eye contact with those immediately adjacent to them.
Use the hatchet to chop the wood. To do this, you must wear the protective gloves, blah, blah, blah.
Think of a conductor at an orchestra. This is really how Stuart positioned himself here. And it gave him an enormous advantage in controlling the flow in the conversation. The effectiveness of this can be seen in the fact that the rest of the group restricted their responses to what Stuart was saying to appropriate junctures in his speech.
You will only be informed whether you have passed or failed this task when the challenge has finished on Thursday. Love, Big Brother.
Their responses did not overlap with his talk. It was as if he was directing them to respond only in certain places, like a conductor telling musicians when to play and when not to play.
10% is the minimum.
10%.
Totally. No, I really think
After he gets to the end of the instructions, the turn-taking system breaks down, and there is general and widespread competition for the floor.
Anyone for 10?
Stuart leaves them to it. He doesn't want to compete on level terms. But eventually a suggestion is made which he likes.
If you think you can do this, then we should bet 30%. If you don't think you can, we should bet 10%.
And he allows that view to be spread throughout the group.
So if you can have a gamble and you think we can do it,
well, let's go.
have a gamble.
Quick, come on, decide.
Hands up for 30.
Guys, go big.
The motion is carried.
Oh, for
But just watch whose hand goes up first, indicating that this is a particular view he agrees with. He has controlled this whole sequence.
Everyone happy with 30%, yes?
But he has not appeared to be overbearing. He knows when to step back and allow others to fight it out.
There we go. Stuart, do you want to be in charge of setting this up? Like, tell everyone what to do, because otherwise everyone's going to pile in.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Everyone's going to kind of pile in this. Chicken.
All right.
Have you still got the...
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you supposed to carry that?
I think the best thing to do is why don't you just take everything outside and then we'll try and get it all together, yeah?
You want the... Hold on.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
You want the ash? Yes.
Yeah.
Does this have to stay here? Elizabeth, does it stay here? Is that not too far? Or is it what it is on the map?
The fire is deemed alight by Big Brother when the flames could be seen in the brazier. Glowing embers. So only flames. It doesn't have to be like roasted, right? We need to do this by 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, right. Hang on. I'll give you. Hang on. Stop.
You've got to get your gloves on for a start, then your goggles.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was really bossy.
Yeah, you've got to get your goggle things
I didn't
on.
want you to hurt yourself.